Hey Aries, what are you guys up to? Let me see. Let's see what you guys are up to this last week of July going to the first week of August. Holy shit, where did my summer go? Just kidding. It's not summer for everyone. Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands. Okay. You guys are in your heads thinking about something, but you're very guarded. Let me see. What's the situation? Give me more on the situation last week of July, first week of August, please. For Aries. Oh, there you are, Queen of Wands. Death is there. Why is death there? No, it doesn't mean you're gonna die. Knock on wood. Ooh, the sun. And the Page of Pentacles. Well, something does end. All right. If you guys are having an affair, because the Queen of Wands is also the Mistress card, but moreover, this is just you. It's you feeling good. It's like I haven't felt myself in a very long time where I know what I am. I am this hot, sexy fireball that just walks and I attract. If you're not that and you are the mistress or the Mr. third party person, there's an ending of some kind. But with an ending, there's a transition, meaning it could be a new life, a new romance, a new situation, something. Now, you have the Page of Pentacles. Something went as far as it could go. Maybe a job, maybe at school, maybe a relationship, but you were learning, all right? And you were ready for the next level. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Sun, so how bad could it be, especially with the Queen of Cups behind it? That's you feeling some kind of emotional love. And with that, you start to heal. What's coming in towards my Aries, please? What's coming in towards them, please? It was Justice. I'll remember it. Almost came out, didn't come out. Okay. Whatever's going on, whatever this ending is, this situation over here, I feel like you're still working towards you, right? I think you're hitting like a huge bump in the road, Aries, but you realize like it's just a bump in the road. I'm going to get over this bump. I'm going to keep going. Because I do see you still working towards your craft, yourself, your hobby, this relationship, whatever the situation is. But you're still also learning, like I said. Guys, a lot of you, this could also be heavily in work because there's a lot of pentacle cards. Two of Pentacles. You're weighing your pros and cons regarding something. And as you're doing this, you are healing. A lot of you, Four of Swords especially, a lot of you, maybe this is from work, so from physical labor, whatever it is, you're also learning something. I don't know if you're going back to school or if you're at the bottom of the totem pole at a new company. You're trying to figure some shit out. So far, that's what I'm looking at. I see you. Something has ended. You are taking the lesson. You're weighing your pros and cons. You're healing. And that's good because once you heal, you're ready and open for the next thing to come in. What's coming in towards my Aries they don't see coming their way? Seven of Swords. That's ghosting or cheating. Sometimes it talks about somebody's cheating or ghosting from a marriage or a commitment. I also see divorce. So maybe some of you guys are strategizing something here with a divorce. But Justice is in the upright position, so it tells me that the decision is going to be fair and balanced for all parties involved with something strategized on the low key. Or this is ghosting or an affair. Whatever it is, you're going to feel some kind of win. A big win, Aries. Some kind of vindication or validation. Because I see the Six of Wands at the back of the deck. What's the advice here for my Aries, please? What's the advice? Knight of Wands. You better cross your T's and dot your I's. No, seriously. If it's something legal or something important or it's work related, make sure you're not casual. Make sure you're double checking all your work. You're doing what you're going to do. Seven of Wands, you need to defend yourself right now. If you don't say anything, you don't defend yourself, or if you don't resist the bullshit, you're going to get run all over. Tracks all over you. So make sure you're thorough, you're clear, you're specific, and you take care of you, okay? But make sure you back it up with some sort of strength. You can't come across as being flaky. So that's kind of whatever the advice is for you. We'll clarify in a minute and we'll see what's going on. These are such strange energies for what you guys are going through right now. This seems like a very mundane, typical week, but I think it's because we have Mercury in retrograde and Saturn going through Aries in retrograde. So it's like you dealing with shit. That's what this reading feels like. You're dealing with shit. You're processing some stuff, something that has ended. You're trying to heal from it. You're trying to juggle some sort of situation. You're also trying to like calculate something here too. Make sure you do this by the book or you do it like clear. I don't know why I would have the Knight of Wands here, but that's the casual card. That's the mistress card. That's the flaky card. And in the advice, it's like, don't be these things. And make sure you add, and if on a positive side, the Knight of Wands can also talk about being passionate, being creative. Make sure you show your flame as well. But Seven of Wands talks about resisting something or defending yourself. Five of Swords, you're going to have to make a sacrifice of some kind. That's it. You're going to have to put something to bed, Aries, and move forward with a plan. All right, you can't carry whatever it is that you're trying to do in your head. So, what is the outcome of the week? Judgment, the High Priestess, the Star. Wow, look at all these major arcanas. So let's talk major arcanas for zodiac signs if you're dealing with them. I'm looking at Leo. I'm looking at Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, Scorpio. I see you being positive and hopeful. There's somebody you're not talking to or you're not discussing with this person the biggest issue of all. You're trying to use your intuition, but a lot of you are like, what's to talk about? It is what it is. It's obvious. So you're not discussing anything. And Judgment, you're going to make a final judgment call. But I see at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Cups, you being in a happy environment. You guys, I think you've decided to do something here, clearly. You're moving forward in a different direction that's making you happy. You're following your hearts, is what I'm seeing here. A lot of you are following your hearts and you are upgrading your life based on your happiness. I'm kind of fucking digging it. So if this is about your career, your job, or relationship, or if you're leaving a shitty relationship to go to one that makes you happy, I don't care. I'm happy that you're happy because you're going towards that. And that's what it feels like it's doing. And I feel though with, Saturn going through Aries and we got these Mercury retrogrades, whatever, it's definitely playing a yo-yo act with you. It's making you, it's like a tug and a pull. So you're pushing yourself forward. You're propelling yourselves forward, Aries. You're taking 2 steps forward. And although these retrogrades make you feel like you're taking 2 steps back, it's not in a bad way. It's in a sense that whatever you're doing, if you think it's negative, well, you're fixing that. So you're like, if you feel bad about a divorce or leaving somebody behind because you're going to someone else, or if you feel like you're doing a job or a career, it doesn't pay as much, but you're happier now, or whatever the case is. The point is you're trying to do it the right way. I hope you are. I'm going to see it here with the Seven of Swords and Justice, because what the fuck is that? And, your advice is like saying, make sure you do shit above board, or, you make sure you're thorough on all your information, or the way you're handling something, it's not casual. And you defend yourself, because if you don't, someone's going to run tracks all over you. I want to see, because it's making me feel like you're doing it the right way. except for this thing is throwing me off in the middle of your reading. So we're going to clarify now and see what's going on. But there was something else I wanted to say. Yeah, it's also Lionsgate with this full moon in Leo, which is your sister sign, the fire sign. This is supposed to fire you guys up big time. And as you walk through this portal, which I think closes like the 11th of August, something like that. Anyway, what you're doing now in these next few weeks, which is built on your passion and your fire, Aries, this is what's going to motivate you and propel you forward into going towards that thing that you wish and desire. It's meant to amp you up, basically. It's supposed to light a fire under your bums. So let's start continuing and seeing what's going on here. Because I do see the Queen of Wands there, Death, and the Pentacles. Let's see what's going on there. Aries, please. What's going on there with the Queen of Wands? Okay, so whatever's ended here with somebody, you did have somebody that, I don't know. Now, this could play two different ways, Aries. You could have ended it with this person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this person's emotionally mature and available, or you ended it with someone else to go towards this person. That is the catalyst of your situation, and you're just working towards some kind of goal. I see you trying to bring this balance to yourself. I see you're on a seesaw. And you're getting on the seesaw, and you're trying to make the seesaw balance. And you're saying, okay, the good stuff, the bad stuff, let's just like, oh, okay, I think I got it. I'm going to straighten out and balance a little bit more, and I'm going to move forward with my life. I'm liking how things are not kind of holding you back is what I want to say. It's like you're doing things with conviction, but you're trying to go about it the right way. You're understanding that beating yourself up isn't going to help you anymore. It's only going to keep you down and back. Four of Swords. Oh, I think I liked me better without glasses. Not because the glasses are funny, but because I thought I was prettier than this. I guess I'm not. Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. We gotta be funny sometimes, right? Make the day go on. See, here you are again with the Queen of Wands. Either being a mistress or you being you, fiery. You're weighing your pros and cons. You're trying to fix shit. You're like, let me fix this. But I think it might have gone as far as it could go. You're starting to realize some toxic things. So don't let the devil come towards you now. Because this is the yo-yo I'm talking about. You're taking 2 positive steps forward and you might be taking 1 back. What is the Seven of Swords? Justice, please. Wait, can I know something else, please? What is the Two of Pentacles? Before I move on. Oh, you're holding on to something or someone. An affair. Or a fling. With a person. You're probably uncertain. So now that's the second person I'm seeing here. Alright, what's the Seven of Swords and Justice, please? King of Wands, somebody fiery like you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're also available. It just looks like maybe there's an affair outside of marriage. Others of you, you're getting a divorce from this person. And that's just it. What's the Seven of Swords? Oh, Aries energy, hard. Resisting something. The Tower. Some of you are resisting something falling apart, but I don't know if you can make it not. Like a divorce or a job loss. The Tower. I wouldn't worry, Aries. I mean, the Justice is in the upright position, so I feel like justice is going to come in correct for all parties involved. Or there will be a course correction, or, you know, if you've done good, you'll get good. You've done bad, you know what happens. You're discerning adults. Now, what's the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Wands? Maybe you do need to resist having an affair. Maybe there's eyes on you right now. This is going to sound harsh for some. Others, you're going to get it. Crossing your T's and dotting your I's if this is work related. You have to defend yourself. Okay, your work, your ethics, all that shit. Fine. Because you're at the bottom of the totem pole and you could be new, so somebody could be blaming you or whatever. But rely on your past and your experiences and you'll be fine. Now, for love, maybe some of you guys really need to resist an affair. All right, it's gone as far as it can go. Possibly, potentially. You've learned the lesson. You probably already have learned the lesson. You need to weigh your pros and cons and start taking action towards the situation. Keep focused on your agenda, what you want. You know, it's like make the decision to be happy here. You looks like you might have to end one situation and go to another. And then just that's it. Focus on that new path. Focus on that new agenda. That's what the Chariot's trying to say. If you've tried and nothing's changing, it is what it is. But have you tried? Because I see the High Priestess over here. I just see you being hopeful and positive, not talking or not discussing a certain thing and just making a final judgment call. Sometimes we need to include the other party. Clarify this. Yeah, you feel burdened, like a heavy load. You're exhausted and tired because you're holding on to something. It, them, the affair, the situation. And it's giving you stress. It's eating away your inner peace, honestly, guys. It's taking away your rest. You're having sleepless nights because something was casual or non-committal and you're holding on to it, creating a burden for yourself. This is taking a toll on you. It's basically what it's telling me. What's going on here in love? You need to manage this, guys. It's taking a toll on you physically and mentally. Yeah, and I suspect with High Priestess separation, and we're going to clarify this in the extended, and also in the extended, we go into your person. We're going to see their thoughts and their feelings, but how to also maybe potentially mitigate this. So, what else do we want to read? Let's read the Wisdom House of Night. We haven't done in a while. From my Aries, please. You guys got beauty. Every rose has its thorn, and the symbol of beauty reminds us that beauty never is perfect. Just as the beautiful experiences, you will not you will not be perfect forever. When you revel in the beauty that is true, you can look at yourself in the mirror and realize that you already are perfect the way you are. When you choose this symbol, it's a sign that beauty is all around you. Keep a positive attitude. Expect wonderful things, and they will come to you. See yourself as beautiful and know that beauty is not skin deep. Maybe I shouldn't have made that comment about myself and my glasses. That's funny. It includes qualities that lie well beneath the surface. Look for the truer beauty in others as well, and always look beyond appearances. Yeah, and that's a big thing in today's day and age is finding inner beauty with people. So if you can find that, please hold on to that. All right, my members, I'll see you over at the extended. Everyone else, I'll see you next week.